What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Second Passport. Today I'm going to cover 5 things you need to know in order to access your U.S. bank accounts without a U.S. cell phone, right? Or without a U.S. cell phone number. You know what? For us living abroad permanently for years, this is something that continually comes up when accounts ask us to verify when we're logging in, and we can't do it, right? Because we don't have that US phone number. It's a big pain, especially it hits you. You don't realize this is a problem until you move abroad, right? And then it's too late. So let me tell you how to both prepare and what to do if you're already here in your new country, right? And don't have the US cell phone number anymore. The first thing you should do is if you're going to have any ties at all to the US, any people, any business, any dealings at all, what you're going to want to do is download one of the new age payment apps that everyone's using these days before you move abroad, because once you're abroad these apps don't work anymore and you can't even download them. It's happened to me. The top ones obviously that pretty much everyone has right now in the US are Cash App and Venmo, and to a third degree Zelly, right? You're going to want at least one of these services so that you can quickly pay people from your account to their account in an instant. And these apps, believe it or not, are pretty much free for the time being. I'm not sure how much longer it'll stay that way, but it's pretty nice. So what I got is Venmo, right? Spoiler alert, because I'm also a PayPal guy. I have PayPal as well. PayPal you can sign up for from pretty much anywhere, but Venmo and Cash App you cannot. So what you're going to want to do is download it, and it asks for you just when you sign up to verify from your US phone number, right? You're going to need that in order to sign up. So download it to the phone you're going to be bringing abroad and having with you abroad for the time being, right? So that's what I did. You know, you download the Venmo or the Cash App or whatever, you verify it with your US number right then and there. And then I've had a little more success with Venmo personally. And then once you move abroad, it's still going to be working for you, and you don't need to continually verify that Venmo account with that US number that no longer exists, right? So definitely something to think about. Download that app before coming onto the phone you're going to be taking abroad with you, right? Bring that phone abroad. If you have to unlock it, make sure they don't lose the information or the apps that are already in the phone itself. Once you're here, it's called jailbreaking a phone. It's a lot of people can do it for you, often for pretty cheap, much cheaper than what you could probably find stateside. So again, get that payment app before coming, and if you can, download your bank apps too to your phone and verify them while up there, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to travel, move abroad, and they'll still be working without necessarily having to verify via phone number every time you log in. Now, other banks will require you to verify with the phone number every time you log in. So what can you do? Well, what I've done is I use this app called Text Now, right, that I found online. It's a free app. I'll put it up on the screen here. And it gives you a free US phone number that you can use to call and text anyone in the States just to their regular phone number. They don't need to have any app downloaded or anything. You're just calling and texting directly to their US line, and it gives you a free US phone number that you can then give these bank services so they can call or text, but put the text option every time you log in, and it works for me. They will text you that code to log in to your new Text Now USA number, and you'll see it, you'll get it, and you'll be able to log into your accounts just using that number. Now you can talk to your US cell phone providers. The only one I know that does this is T-Mobile. They have this service where you can go anywhere abroad, and your US line will still work. You'll still be able to call and receive calls, but it's very pricey. I forget what someone just told me how much they were paying, but it just blew my mind. It was super expensive. It's almost the same price as just continuing your US plan, paying each month, and it obviously doesn't appeal to me. and probably doesn't to you either. So this Text Now option, this app you can download, you might not be able to download it once you're abroad. So what you're gonna want to do is try to download it before coming, right? And there's a lot of apps that look similar, but you're gonna want this app particularly that I recommend, that I use on a daily basis so much, uh, and it works really great. If you still have business or people you want to stay in contact with in the States, and they leave you voice messages too, and you can get them no problem and call them back. It's really great, right? So now, some banks might be so sophisticated that they can somehow realize or detect the fake USA number that we have through this app, and it won't work when we try to add it on to our bank account. They'll say, no, sorry, you cannot add on this number. It may happen. For me, for the most part, it does not happen. I've been able to use the Text Now number with all my bank accounts in the US and stuff. But in the case it does not allow you to add that new kind of fake number we just downloaded online, then try to call them up and see if you can verify via email, or because you could try a service like Magic Jack, but you'll probably have the same problem. They can detect those Magic Jack numbers, USA numbers as well, if they're going to detect the Text Now number. So the only other solution I can think of for you is having someone in the U.S. that you can obviously put their number, and they can send the verification code to them, and you call them up, someone close to you, and they simply give you the code every time you need to log in somewhere that doesn't allow your new Text Now USA number, right? Or talk to the bank and see if they have a solution, and hopefully they can just send you a verification via email. Tell them you're going to be abroad a while. I wouldn't mention you're moving abroad, because some banks, honestly, they don't work with people living abroad full time. These are 5 points, 5 things you can do when living and moving abroad in order to um, log into your accounts that require a U.S. phone number, because they won't let you connect an Ecuador or Mexico number or wherever. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button below. I'm Mr. Second Passport. Take care.